Hey guys, Congresswoman Pat Kamak here, and I'm just leaving the House floor. The bill passed. Democrats have now officially sicked 87,000 new IRS agents onto the American people, and it's disgusting. They were celebrating, they were cheering. It was pretty wild, and not a single Republican voted for it. Woo. Sorry, I just got in the car. Now we're headed to the airport. But yeah, not a single Republican voted for it. Not a single Democrat broke ranks. It went straight party lines, and every effort to stop it was denied. And it was amazing because during the debate, when the Democrats would say something like, we're not hiring additional agents for the IRS to audit people, our side, the Republicans, we would pull out the actual documents from the IRS where it was in black and white saying that the goal of what they were trying to do and why they needed that money was to hire 87,000 agents to audit everyday Americans and small businesses. And so every single time that they tried to push back on what we knew they were trying to do, we had the facts on our side. We had truth on our side. But I guess it's more important for the left to say that they did something helpful than actually being helpful. So hold on a second. Brian, can you hold on for just 1 second? I got to put on my seatbelt in the passenger seat. Otherwise, this will not stop going off. Okay, there we go. Thank you. It was just really frustrating because we fought all week, all day, and 3 hours of debate plus about this bill. This is going to hurt. A lot of people are going to see an increase in taxes because of what the left has done here today. And I just so wish that we could get back to a place of being Americans first, rather than this hyper political environment that we're living in. But it was just really sad because everybody was trying so hard. The phone lines were melting down, guys. You guys did an amazing job of calling the Capitol switchboard to the point that at points this week it broke. The switchboard was overwhelmed that people couldn't get through because you guys did such an amazing job of turning up the heat. But I think we're now at that point where the Democrats know that they've lost the House. So they are going to go so far left, so far to see what they can pass, because they know they've lost control of the House this November. Because the American people, we can't continue like this with the spending and the government interference and the control in our everyday lives. We can't afford this. And so they know that they've lost. So they're going to do everything they possibly can between now, thank you. Sorry, it's really bright out. Between now and then, to basically get their leftist dependency control agenda across the finish line. So we will continue to expose it. We will continue to fight it. But I know that you guys get so frustrated with what are Republicans doing. Remember, we're in the minority. We're 4 votes shy of having control of the House. And in this institution, majorities matter, because Nancy Pelosi specifically set up the rules package for the 117th Congress to really hamstring the minority. And that was by design, to take away any power that we would have. She managed to do that and really broke long-standing institutions and norms and customs to do that. But don't let this get you down. I know that so many people are discouraged and disheartened. If you made calls, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for getting involved. Thank you for staying engaged. Thank you for just caring enough to pick up the phone and call. This is not the end. I know that today did not go our way, but the fact that we are now waking up and getting involved and making those calls, making those connections, making our voices heard That's critically important. And so from here until the end of the year, I'm going to be doing a series on how Congress and government works so that you are more empowered to be more effective and more involved in the process. Because the person who really understands the terminology, the rules, the protocols, that person is going to be 10 times more effective in engaging and influencing the outcome as we take our country back. So, like I said, don't lose heart, don't lose faith. We didn't win today, but it doesn't mean that everything is lost. We lost a battle today, but we didn't lose the war. So, again, I'm frustrated. I'm encouraged that the Republicans, we all hung together. There was not a single Republican who voted for this bill. There was a lot of talk about some Democrats that were peeling off. And at the end, Nancy Pelosi just put too much pressure on them. And they got pulled back into what their caucus wanted. So it was a straight party line vote. No Republicans voted for it. No Democrats voted against it. Straight party line both ways. So if there's nothing else to take away from this whole video, it's this. Democrats voted to hire 87,000 IRS agents and to increase taxes on middle-class America and small businesses today. And Republicans fought with everything that we had against it. So now Congress goes back into recess. And for the rest of the month, we will be back home in our districts working. And if you are in Florida, then we have our primaries coming up on August 23rd. So my team and I, we are working very, very hard on getting across the finish line successfully on August 23rd. And we'll continue the fight the whole way. So, yeah. I really appreciate you guys. Sincerely. Thank you for everything that you did to help us fight this battle this week. And just know that I am very grateful, but so are so many of my colleagues that were up here in DC fighting alongside. So thank you guys so much. And as I get to the airport, I'll try to answer any of your questions in the comments. So take care. Talk to you soon. Bye.